guys, welcome back to Brick Theosity. So as you can see, we're looking at the Alpine Lodge and we now have a ski slope and the starts of a mountain as well, but that'll be another video. So the ski slope, I was sorting through Lego bricks, having to find enough to get that ski slope completed. Didn't take too long. I used basically the same technique as I did for the elevated platform. The only difference is it's on an angle, and I do have an overhang here, as you can see. These are just 2x right there, and I have these angled or these sloped pieces that are going to go right on the edge there. I don't have the tripod set up, so I'm trying to do this one-handed. So, but those will go along the edge, just creating a border. I just kind of break up that very, very flat surface. So, yeah, had a bunch of plates, and I was able to, secure those together. It's a 24 by 24 stud square, and then it's covered by 2x4 plates, with the exception, there's a couple of 1x2 tiles. Did I say plates? I meant tiles. 2x4 tiles, and then 1x2 tiles there in the center of the screen. There's a couple of those, just so I can fasten, like the skier there. Got a couple of snowboarders. We do still have a snowboarder way up here, just to secure them, so to be able to ski down there or snowboard down the ski slope. So, and then next to those are 1x4 tiles. So everything was done on that 2x4 platform. So 24 across, 24 up and down, and it came out nice. I was very happy with the way it turned out. Coming off of an Alpine Lodge, you think, ski village, obviously it's a winter village. I just felt that was the best place for it. It's a good size. It's not too big, but it's not real tiny either, so plenty of room there. Like I said, as you can see, we started the mountain. That is just the backing to support that elevated platform a little bit more as I go underneath the ski slope. So right there in that space used to be the original mountain. I was able, with the ski slope covering that up, I was able to take that out. You can still see there's supports underneath there, but this side of the ski slope is going to be filled in with mountain as well. So I was able to take that out, and especially since we really didn't like the way it turned out. It was just too too straight across, and there really wasn't any texture to it or anything like that. So with that backing, we tried some other things before we did that backing. Wasn't working out, so put that mountain backing on there. Nice solid surface, so we can sit those slope pieces right up against it, and it's nice and sturdy. And then we'll cap them off with with some snowy pieces, and it's so far it's looking pretty good. Got the dark gray and light gray slope pieces that we're gonna add on there, and like I said, we'll put some white pieces at the top. So coming along very nicely, as I like to say. We were done with projects. We thought the winter village, except for setting up the minifigs and getting Santa's sleigh set up, we thought we were done, but found enough pieces to work on both of those smaller projects, I'll say. Definitely smaller than Mills plating this entire surface. So getting that done. I'll do, like I said, a separate video on the mountain, but we'll get that filled in, and I think that's gonna look much better than the first iteration that we had. So but yeah, we thought we were done when we did the festive gingerbread house, and no no, we are not done. So those two projects, and I'm gonna step back here and get a bigger view of the winter village. So it has come a long way, and I feel like that's happened in a fairly short time. We work here and there, maybe 30 minutes to an hour here and there, not even every day. And we've really, Theodore works on it all the time. I work on it whenever I can, and it's really come along. We have a couple retrospective videos, you know, what a few years ago when they were working on a quote-unquote city on their own, what that looked like, and then as they've gotten, you know, a couple years older, what it looks like now, and then to this point. So we've kind of neglected the rest of the city. Since we've moved, we haven't really done a whole lot except take everything apart. You know, once we started getting to mid to the end of October, we really started focusing on the Winter Village. So we've just kind of focused on that and not focused on this mess over here. a lot of bare wood there. We do have some train tracks set up, but not much else. All that stuff is just kind of sitting there. We have a bunch of the larger base plates there that we're gonna do over here. So, and then this whole table, I mean, it's just a mess. So we'll have some work once the holidays are over. Kind of get out of the Winter Village, you know, kind of mindset. We'll start working on the regular parts. Theo already has started working a little bit on that. So, but that's gonna be for another day, another week. So this is staying up year round. I know a lot of people will pack up their Winter Village and they'll bring it out. We're fortunate enough to have a space large enough where we can just leave this, you know, dust it off. Got a new little rechargeable handheld vacuum, so be able to dust it off. And if we feel like working on it at some point, changing some stuff up, you know, and it's the middle of summer, we can do that. So very lucky to be able to do that. So anyway, that's where we're at. You know, got the ski slope for more activities, more than just the ice skating pond that we have there, and we're probably gonna expand that. It's gonna be a next year for sure, a next year project. But you know, once we started getting everything, got that pond set in there and started, you know, getting everything a little more set up, realized that pond might be a little too small. Might want to make that a little bit longer, maybe, you know, another 6 to 8 bricks long, and another, you know, 2 or 4 wide. I think that would really add a little bit more to the Winter Village. So, but that's where we're at. That's gonna definitely be a next year project. But yeah, so there we have it, the new addition to the Winter Village. And that's all we got for today. We're trying to keep this video under 10 minutes. So many of ours have gone over 10 minutes. So we're gonna try to keep this one under. And you know, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We got shorts that we're doing. Theo's got his own playlist of videos that he's working on. He's got one out there. We got Lego City updates. We got how-to videos. We're gonna, you know, we try to put out multiple videos every week. So again, we appreciate you guys watching, and that's it for now. This is Brick Theosity, where we're not just building a city, we're building memories, one brick at a time.